Previously on Talk That Talk. All right, word. Maya.
Okay, so I think that we've done a good job, or we've shown that we're capable of doing so. I mean, if I can talk about like PV itself, like Genesis, I mean, it's a fanfare, but I mean, so like we have a couple of Secret Garden. Um, I mean, we've gone as far as, like you said, you wanted to see somebody do like a jazz band or a jazz band, a jazz show. But I think that we did a Janet Jackson show when I was there. I think that was our battle, wasn't that one of our Ballad of Band shows? But needless to say, I
That
think that
was
we've
the
done.
2013.
Yeah, like I think that was my last like performance as a Fox in normal season. But yeah, I think that we've done a good job of doing so. However, I think that it's where it's placed in the show, right? So typically when we go outside of rap or R&B, typically that's it's a drill tune, right? We always go back to like old school funk, whatever. We go real black, 70s, 80s, you know what I'm saying? But we do it as a drill tune. I think that, I mean, yes, we've touched on it, but again, the rap daddies or whatever, that's what's truly hot in the street. So that's what the kids are going for. And as these generations, I mean, honestly, the generations are getting younger. So that's just what it is appealing to the masses in full. So I think that that's why we're attracted to doing so. But I wouldn't say that we just totally do not. But again, the blacks are gonna go where the hype is, right? Everybody want to get housed. Everybody just want to have the livest clips with the most views. But I mean, if we're going to talk about clips with views, Southern's Adele, what, 2 years ago or whatever, how many ever Battle of the Bands, that shit was like 12. I don't really know if it was 12 million views, but that whole had a lot of views. So you know what I'm saying? So we could do more as always, but yeah.
All right. I don't know why. Rick, should we start looking to other genres for song selection?
I was sitting over here like, Maya, that Dallas came out. That whole conversation in Dallas came out.
Bruh, I didn't want him to say it. You said
I was like, that's what I was saying. I'm like, Maya, I am surprised.
Wait, what you mean? It came out how? Like,
oh, no, you know what I'm saying? Because we got to let the whole go. And you know what I'm saying? So I was just, no. And
I'm on
Maya,
vacation. That means
I guess, and you must have been sipping because Maya, you did say that Janet Jackson was jazz, but we gonna push that to the side.
I didn't say we did a
Push
jazz
that over
show.
there.
I said we did a show that was all Janet Jackson.
Erase, but that didn't happen, y'all. We good, but yeah.
That is not what I said.
let me ask this question. Let me ask this question. Maya, what you sipping on? I got it. I got something I'm sipping on. What you sipping on, girl?
Sipping on these wings. What you mean?
Pull up your socks and go get a chicken box.
Oh,
See?
all right, Rick, you got it, bro.
I'm leaving. Goodbye.
Some chicken, baby.
Right. I think a lot of schools, man, have been trying to experiment. I think we only see. Let me say this in a very straightforward way, but that's clear and concise. A lot of schools have chosen to play songs, but I think Maya hit it on the head, right? Like at the end of the day, the videos that get the views are the ones that get the blood flowing. You know, when people come into a fifth quarter, especially, I rarely hear people talking about these pieces that we're speaking of right now. Like I think back, the one that I think really had people talking the most. First of all, stop playing the rap daddies in the fifth. One and done. Let it be the last thing. Like leave them rap daddies at home when it comes to the fifth. You already hit them in the zero. No rap daddies in the fifth. That's first and foremost. But the one that I think really took off that people were talking about, and this was really 2013, and that was when Southern played Beyond. When Southern played Beyond, I was like, man, that is impressive. And not only was it out of the box as far as what they played, but they played the hell out of that. Like that band was incredible. Southern 13 is a great band. I was sitting on the other side of the field, like I remember looking at you like that shit's sweet, dog. I couldn't even like
Rick, was
Yeah,
that the same year?
like, damn, that shit nice.
Rick, was that the same year they played Welcome to the Jungle?
I don't know, bro.
Was that 14?
Was it 14?
14.
I don't know, but whatever that year they played Welcome to the Jungle, that's another one.
But what I'm saying is, but I guess I'm doing all that Quan to say that that's the band we see the most. So that's the band that always gets credit for doing that. And they do a very good job of that. They have a very eclectic song selection. You know what I'm saying? Like they played Lucky Day, who's one of my favorite artists right now. And Brian is doing that at Texas Southern. I saw a video of them doing it. But like they are the band we see the most. But there's a lot of bands that do that. And, you know, like me, I used to get joked on by Julian and Brandon at PV because I would write one or two songs a year. Because I didn't have time, man. I was teaching and all that other stuff. I didn't have the time. So I always, Quan, when I choose music,
known for 2 songs,
right? But I would choose music that was band friendly. I knew it would be a great band song, but it would be something where I like chords. Like that's my thing. You listen to any of my arrangements, there's always going to be some type of jazz, you know, harmonic language in it. So I always did it. So like I wrote Anita Baker's "Caught Up in the Rapture." I did "Lose Control" by Silk. I did "Killer Joe" by Quincy Jones. Like I was all over the place. I did "Don't Want to Fall in Love" by Jane Child. Like all these different charts that were, you know, songs I just like listening to. So I think HBCUs have always done a great job of that. One of my favorites over the last couple of years is when Jackson played "Circle of Life." To me, that's one of the, and they sound amazing playing it. I remember, Julie, you remember when me and you first heard that clip? We were like, dog, that sounds like a PWI with an HBCU tuba section. Like it was incredible.
We were excited. We were definitely excited to hear it.
Well, we were like, dog, if that's the direction Jackson is going, I cannot wait to hear what this season sound like. And then the next song was one of them rap daddies. I was like, oh, never mind, right back to normal. But so yeah, man, I think that a lot of bands already do a good job of playing eclectic music. It's just it's not the ones that people rave about. You know what I'm saying? Like I think there's a lot of good stuff out there, man. So I think we can do more. We can maybe replace one or two of them rap daddies in the fifth with, you know, something nice like and Mario, it was Fair Lease, not Moonlight. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, my bad, bro. But yeah, so yeah, I would love to hear that, man. The last part of it, y'all, I'll say is that a lot of the times when you play these pieces, it takes a certain level of preparation. If I'm gonna play Beethoven, Beethoven has to be played a certain way. You know what I'm saying? You can't put screaming baritone parts in Fair Lease and cross voicing in the, you know, and the mellophones and all that stuff, man. So, you know, I think there's something that goes with that. But yeah, man, I think Southern has been very, very good at that. I think PV has done a good job of that. Now, the last thing, Julian, is this, and y'all tell me if I'm wrong. Certain bands, depending on who it is, gets more leeway to do it than others. Because when PV plays those off the beaten path songs, they get drugged through the mud. Y'all, that arrangement was poo. Y'all poo. This song selection ain't nothing. Y'all garbage. But then, you know, some of the other bands come out and do it, and they get a lot more leeway. So in order for us to be able to play, 100%. Right, in order to be able to play more eclectic songs, we have to give bands the leeway to do it their way.